Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing today? So, I just had an interesting thought that, most people are, for the most part, even toxic and like narcissistic people, they're really honestly being honest. Like, if you really sit back and you listen and you just observe, like, talk less, listen more, and read in between the lines, they're going to tell you about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Whether they got a felony or whatever, whether they got, whatever their situation is. Oh, well, I'm just dealing with bankruptcy and this and that, because I don't know why, and there are exceptions to the rule, but most toxic and narcissistic people be broke as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They be dealing with like bankruptcy. They be dealing with like they always consistently. Like, this is the funny part about it, right? Because I really wanted to talk about the consistency of people's actions with their words, right? So, don't get me wrong. We know that toxic and narcissistic people love their public image. So they might be right, like, I'm going to give y'all a prime ass example. And the example is always generally like my mom in some way, some fashion, some form. So she decided that when she found out the kind of car I'm in and that I bought for myself, she's like, well, I went and bought a Porsche. Okay. I don't care, because one, I don't really care for Porsches. Sure, it's the name brand, you're paying for the brand, the name, or whatever, right? But then on the back end, it must not be nice just to be paying, $60 to get an oil change. Meanwhile, her goofy ass got to pay $600. You didn't think about maintenance on the Porsche, did you? You didn't think about how much your tires is going to cost in regards to my tires. I can afford to rebuild this whole fucking car. Chevy, stand strong. How strong does your Porsche stand when it comes? First off, Porsche ain't even an American-made car. It's foreign. So, you can't just take Porsche and pull up out a Valvoline, a Speedies, a Firestone, whatever other tire shops they got out here, or shops period. You can't just pull a Porsche. It's no different than if I was actually in a Lamborghini. I would have to go to the Lamborghini dealership. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't even fuck with the off-brand, I take Chevy to Chevy, because shit, the last car she bought me, it just taught me how to just have money in the bank to fix what the fuck needs to be fixed. So, I watched her spend a lot of unnecessary money on a warranty, and they would never want to fulfill their promise. They would always try to find a loophole to get out of repairing the car and all this and then the third. But actions and words got to be consistent, right? And I just find it interesting how narcissistic and toxic people manage to be consistently fucking broke. You know what I'm saying? And because they are consistently broke, understand that they need you, especially when you're financially stable and you on your shit, handling and doing your thing the way that you're supposed to be doing it, right? They want to enter or try to come into your life because they know or they see you doing well. My mother sees me doing well. I don't need her for anything. So she decides to ring my phone and leave me a voicemail. One or two things. That would be referred to as hoovering. She's trying to suck me back in to that toxic cycle of abuse, and I'm just not falling for it no more. Now that I know what the fuck is going on anyway. So she up there, and then also she made a whole bunch of assumptions that just confused the fuck out of me. Well, now that I think about it, projection. Her voicemail makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Well, I know you're broke, but you could pay me back. Let's flip that scenario. what she's really saying is she's broke and she needs help. She probably fell off and lost her CDL or some shit, and she needs help getting it back, and you know, she can't afford it, and she wants me to wait until she gets her money right, and then she'll pay me back. I don't trust that shit. You done stole thousands, at least about 10 grand or more from me from the age of 15 till about 25. 15. That was a good 15 years of stealing money from me. Cause I used to wonder, damn, I'm always fucking broke. I'm always fucking struggling and shit. Aha. I had to get rid of vampires. Energy vampires. Draining my energy. Draining my finances. You know what I'm saying? Trying to drain my creativity by trying to steal my ideas. But I mean, I can tell you about the idea, but you can't really truly go through with patenting and copywriting the idea because you really don't even comprehend how the idea works, because I only told you so much. But I just found it interesting. Most of the time, their actions are not consistent with their words whatsoever. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at this Jeep, and they actually got their car painted exactly like Jurassic Park. But anyways, so I just find it funny, their actions. I can definitely say with them, y'all, we know that they're consistent pathological habitual liars. We know that they're consistently broke. We know that they have certain consistent characteristics, but those characteristics usually are nothing that the average person wants to be around. And I love the saying of, well, you know, everybody has money problems. Sure. But I'm gonna give you an example. My mom's been a truck driver before me, because I got my license in like 2015. So I've been driving 7 years now, and I only really originally got into it because I'm trying to pay down some stuff, get my stuff right, because she royally fucked me up financially. So I'm literally just basically getting back on track, which is fucked up. But I'm still handling my shit, because shoot, I'm on the right team. God got my back, and it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? So, that was another thing that crossed my mind this morning, because, you know, sometimes when people will be like, oh, I'm gonna pray for you, I was just like, nowadays, I'm good. I can pray for me. You know what I'm saying? Unless we're actually praying together, and you're doing like an out loud prayer, I'd rather not, just for the simple fact that it just amazes me how toxic people, you know, because, you know, there are people who are secretly jealous and hating on you. They ain't gonna tell you to your face, but you gotta read in between the lines and use spiritual discernment to know who's for you and who's not. Personally, at the end of the day, I got me, myself, and I asked God for my soul tribe, so shit, my soul tribe is here, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, to somebody who watched my channel or whatever and made a comment talking about, you can't speak life into people, we are cursing. If that's the case, I think I have 82 subscribers now. 2 people have subscribed in like the last 2 days or however. So subscribers are still rolling in. So it's amazing to me. That person, to me, is toxic as hell, and it's such a Debbie Downer, because how are you gonna tell me what I cannot do? I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm producing. I'm doing it. Actions speak louder than words. You know, at the end of the day, you can see my face and you know my damn name. I'd like to see a picture of you and you put your real name on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because I speak nothing but truth, nothing but facts. I know a lot of people be liking them hygiene videos I be making. I'm just not necessarily, you know, a germaphobe, but there's just a level of cleanliness that I have. And I mean, a lot of people just don't meet the standard. You know, just them opening their mouth. And I be all up in your mouth. I'm gonna just tell you. Especially if I just met you. I'm gonna be all up in your grill. Looking to see. I don't floss every day. I ain't gonna sit here and stunt. But I know me, all the people I done seen with, they don't brush their fucking teeth. They just don't. And I don't understand. Like, I at least, at the bare minimum, brush once a day. You know what I'm saying? But I prefer to do it before, you know, in the morning and then at night. But that's just me. And I use fluoride-free toothpaste now. So, you know, fluoride is not good, you know. But yeah. I just say, like, just watch people's actions with their words. That'll tell you everything you need to know. You know? It'll tell you like toxic and narcissistic people, they make me laugh now. They're such clowns, y'all. They are. They think they so smart. They think like they bank on the fact that you're stupid. You know, they might tell you a little white lie. Yeah, you might not catch it because, you know, it's like, okay. But sooner or later, time's gonna tell you who they are. Show who they are. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be so funny to me. Like, people just be like, damn, Shay, you just real as fuck. Because it's not in me to be fake. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to be real. I'm just a true me to create a better me. If that even makes sense to y'all. It ain't gotta make sense to y'all, it makes sense to me. But to me, I walk my walk and I talk my talk. You know, people always gonna hate on you and dislike you and got something to say. I don't care what you got to say. Because at the end of the day, I mean, it's your opinion. Hey, you're entitled to it. I don't even like using the word entitled because we know that narcissists and toxic people are entitled Karens. You know what I'm saying? Raging out and shit for no reason. Being over dramatic and I demand to see the manager. The manager's gonna tell you the same thing I told your goofy ass. Boy, look, let me tell y'all something. Retail was not for me. Boy, I found that out quick. I found that shit out with dealing with them Karens. And this is before we called them Karens. And now it's funny. You can't use the K word. It's equal to the N word. No, the fuck it ain't. And I still use the N word. The fuck you mean? People so hell funny, y'all. I just be laughing at people. People are a hoot and a holler. But anyways, y'all like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Alright, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all. Be safe. Smile. Keep your vibration high because it's all love over here. Alright.